Hello there, everyone. Welcome back to some more Let's Play Eador Genesis, New Horizons modded. In the last episode, we continued to take additional provinces, seeing if we can find where the other Astral Masters are and who they might be. And we found another Astral Master. We ended the episode having just met Ohm on this shard. Looks like you're batting 100%. Lost Tremin, with your prediction. We have both Vianana and Ohm on this shard so far. I think you also said it was going to be Beleth, and I forget who the last one is. We'll see together. In any case, things are looking better for us at this moment. We're earning 612 gold per turn, an amazing amount of money now. And 80 gems per turn. We're no longer suffering for gems. It is almost turn 150, currently turn 157. We have one reversion logged against us when we backed out and reverted time, thanks to our attacking of the one group of, Medusas here in the Water Lily Bogs. At home, we've built the structures that allow us now to access tier 3 units. We wrapped up all of our domain shops, and we were almost done with our domain spell schools as well. Hero-wise, we've got 4 heroes now. Lyth, our sniper, is level 23, with 5 points in reaction, marksmanship 5, looting 1, archery 4, diplomacy 5, and pathfinding 4. I think in the last episode, we picked up Renver's bow. I think this was a reward from one of the dragons that we had defeated. And we also are still having our flaming bow with the flaming arrows if we really want to set something on fire for quite a sizable amount of damage. His army is looking fairly good. Nothing's died for some time on this army, which is also nice to know. And we're getting close to getting a Valkyrie, if we can upgrade Vipera to that at some point in the future. Lotaeri, our Master Necromancer, has Magic Power 3, Necromancy 3, Summoning 3, Thaumaturgy 3, Logistics 3, Defensive Tactics 3, Wisdom 3, and Discipline 3. Effectively, we've maxed out everything I had begun taking with him at some point in the shard. A heads up as well that Logistics doesn't seem to be doing anything for the gem cost of our army. It's not reducing, as far as I can tell, any of these units' cost, so that was a real waste for a Necromancer to take. We'll just know that in the future. I think this might come in a little handy in this episode, assuming that I do what I want to do, which is get these 2 adepts into his army. Maybe we'll put the Beholder in his army too. We'll see. In any case, he's looking fairly good with some really strong spells. 2 Chilling Lightnings, a Horror, and Word of Power at the moment are his tier 3 and better. And of course, he's a Necromancer, so quite a few Summon Undead spells to help him out. And take advantage of his Sun Bracelet with some Lightnings. His army itself is looking pretty decent. At level 18, our ghouls can become cadavers, and our mummies can become... our zombies can become mummies. So I think we will be able to start... I think because of the increased summoning skill... Yeah, we're raising level 17s now from the grave. We should probably begin looking to replace some of our early on skeletons with better Skeletons of Doom and what have you, since they'll be higher level. So, I have no loyalty to any of these Skeletons of Doom with the exception of Udloop C. I guess Shaft is also high level at level 17, but these 3 will probably need to be replaced at some point. For his gear, we're still using the Sign of Unrest now for that +2 undead summoning power and soul stealing for the group. Serpent Amulet is very nice, +1 initiative. Hero's Chainmail, giving him additional morale, which will hopefully keep him willing to fight even as his army dies around him, which has happened a few times. A Sun Bracelet for +2 spell power. And we're getting a tiny bit more experience points with the Wizard Hat as well. Bron is our level 7 and looks like 2/3 warrior with Armor Master 3, Athletics 3, and Combat 2. He's not seeing much combat, actually, as we're just exploring with him to discover where on Earth these resources are. And to that end, he is currently locked down here, trying to find out where this Black Lotus is located and what's guarding it. If we can take that too, that would be amazing. He's also got some fantastic gear on him. We've gotten really lucky with the, at least, defensive items for a warrior. A Dragon Shield will be a nice combo with the Dragon Chainmail, but his Sacred Shield is currently better. I would need a third piece of the Dragon set to be tempted to use this over this amazing Sacred Shield. Plus 4 defense, plus 4 range defense, plus 3 resistance, plus 5 first aid recuperation, plus 5. That's incredible. This weapon is respectable, though, at Morgenstern. I keep calling this Morgenstein. That's interesting. Morgenstern. And his army hasn't died for some time now, but we also haven't seen combat for a little bit. And our last hero, Rudolus, our commander, with Maneuvering 3 and Offensive Tactics 1. He is busy getting the Lizardman in his army, as you can see. 4 Lizardmen for all Tier 1, and a Bird Eater for our single Tier 2 unit. He's got nothing that really stands out for his gear, with the exception, I guess, of the Rune Blade, which is just an okay weapon. Respectable. And our Veteran's Cloak. Oh, I guess the Shining Bracelet was a nice find, too, from those Medusas. Plus 1 resistance. Nothing else really to write home about, though. He's heading back home to pick up another unit. Lotaeri's marching over here to take that free settlement in Cattle Field. And Lythe will be getting these halflings to join us. Finally, we have 5,330 gold and 2,030 gems saved. So all of our monetary problems have been resolved. We are no longer having any issues with them. And now with that introduction saved off, let's get going. It heads up everyone that there's going to be a few more breaks than there has been for like the past 2 videos, because it's getting a little late. I haven't eaten dinner, so I'll be stopping to get dinner in the oven at some point. Then we'll be back after we're done eating. And let's get to it. All right, so I'm pretty content with what everyone's doing. I don't need to build any more structures. We've already cast a ritual. And I've already built a building in our domain. Okay, so we're set. Let's end the turn. I think we also reached out to Ohm. Yep, because we saw that he had Mandrake Root. He has excess Mandrake Root. And we need a Mandrake Root. So we're offering him a little bit of money, and we're offering him some of our excess marble that we don't need. And we'll see if he makes that exchange. The hero Lythe has entered the province of Rambling Hills. Well-groomed fields and tidy vegetable gardens indicate that halflings live here. Soon a group of militant locals blocks your party's path. 15 halflings. Lythe can beat this army up, but I'm always nervous that I'm going to make a mistake in these battles and end up losing a unit to some stupidity on my part. So even though I am the amazing strategist tactical genius Lotaeri, Tim here, man, I get really lucky sometimes by correctly guessing what the AI will do and not what it should do. And I am very nervous that I will be punished for these mistakes, especially because halflings have a lot of sling stones. Almost, as far as I'm aware, everything except for their bards, their mules, which we won't see a mule here, and their herbalists can throw slings. And this means that if I send, like, my Pegasi too far forward, and they can all reach it with sling stones, they will annihilate that poor horse. So I would rather just negotiate for the halflings. Furthermore, for the halflings, if we conquer them, we get the Uprising event that occurs a few turns later, and that could take the province back, and I just don't want that to happen. I'd rather the halflings be happy, and this is a decently strong guard they could leave here, and it won't cost, I think, much in order to maintain it. So I'm going to negotiate with these halflings, and we'll get them to join us. The leader of the halfling warriors speaks. Well, 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 if it ain't an uninvited guest. Do you come for war or for peace? For peace. Well, if you came for peace, be off now. We had a little talk with ye, but I won't invite ye for dinner. A beanpole like yourself will scare away the whole village. Good riddance then, my good man. Offer you an alliance. Ha ha ha, an alliance ain't ye a swift one. Want to sup from 2 plates with 1 spoon, don't you? I heard you've made some other friends, so we don't agree to the alliance, I tell you. And don't you ask again. We'll stay neutral then. What's the matter with you, friend? You know we always managed alone. Why change this? Bandits sure like this region. I think you need us. Yes, bandits turn up, but they often leave empty-handed and bruised from rock peltings. Think you can handle undead and demons? We hear of these, but we've not fight them before. And when you do encounter these, what will you do? What to do? We accept the proposal. Will your master succeed in protecting us? A good decision, I assure you, and he will. Hero Lotaeri has entered the province of Cattle Field. A band of local militia is advancing in his direction. 15 enemies. Lotaeri says the enemies are pathetic. I completely agree with Lotaeri. We will annihilate them. Let's do it. I guess we'll do this. Alright, let's go. So, the thing I'm worried about the most is this Border Sentinel. He does good damage. Does he have charge? No charge, 6 parry, so he can take a hit. Oh! This Border Sentinel, at least... Oh, God bless me. Has at least 1 point in all types of terrain knowledge. So you can at least pass through them without any trouble. So I don't like them at all. So we're just going to go ahead... Oh, actually, what do I want? Do I want to horror them off the battlefield? I don't think we'll need to horror these guys. We'll just severely hurt him. And move up my units. Making sure that my Skeletons of Doom are the only ones in range of him. Since this way, if he tries to charge them, he probably won't elect to do so. Because my Skeletons of Doom have first strike. Oh, look at that. He's even moving away from us. I really should take a haste on Lotaeri. Darn it. And Oopsie, I wanted you there. You could have round attacked all of these guys. Let's see. I don't know why I did that. I should always check what the range defenses of the units before I begin throwing spears at them. I'll go ahead and lightning. Kill that guy too. I really feel that the Skeletons of Doom should not get round attack, by the way. That's really strong on these. I feel like the Reapers should be the only ones that get that. Well, it's not round attack. It's attack all or something like that, right? What's it called, Oopsie? Mass attack. The unit attacks all enemies in adjacent tiles. I feel like this either should be attacking everything, including your friends, to weaken how strong this is on my Skeletons of Doom. Or this needs to not be given to Skeletons of Doom. It's way too strong for them to have it, I feel. Reapers, though, it's good on them. They're a fragile unit. Or rather, they're not as powerful as Skeletons of Doom, so I don't mind them keeping it. Remember, Tim, that you were talking about raising more undead. Hello, ghoul. Let's move you back. We'll summon another ghoul. There's a misclick. Alright, well done, guys. We'll give you a counterattack. +1 resistance. Okay, so this is a level 17 Skeleton of Doom. So Mark can just go away. We'll take him. This is level 17 Ghoul, so we don't need this one. Keep him as well. Bran explored 3% of the lands of Swelling Lands. Consent. Nice. Thank you, Ohm. There's an influx of traders in the province of Swelling Lands, and massive sales are coming. According to a tradition, much of the trade income makes its way to the treasury eventually in the form of bribes and presents. What are your orders? Law is everything. Take these crooks to the dungeon. The traders are very upset with your decision. Since the traditions have been violated, many deals are ruined, and several eminent merchants are arrested. The traders reluctantly pay their taxes, and the total amount you manage to collect from the sales is 195 gold. Our trade these hucksters to be orderly. I think, though, that keeps my global corruption levels down, so... At this point in the game, we don't need 500 more gold. We're earning 600 gold, 658 per turn, so I don't really need to worry about getting an extra 500. Okay, let's put a gem pit here. Sorry, crystal pit. And the halflings, you can get a... What is this place? It's a village. We'll put a mine here to start. Life will head down here and take this off Halfling Village through diplomacy as well. Lotaeri, congratulations on taking this place. Let's put some guards here. I forgot we got a dragon as a contract as well last time. We'll put nomads here. Orcs. Alkari, centaurs. Let's go back here and we'll mop up some of these places. Yeah, we'll go back over here. We'll defeat these orcs. Well, maybe we can't. Medusas are always a little tricky. Once you're past like the second province ring, the second ring, because these location battles could be like 8 Medusas. But I think we'll still do this anyway. So let's go. We could keep pushing towards Vianata and possibly conquer her. We could do that. That would mean fighting through one of these provinces to reach her. Now, let's go here first. We'll do these location battles, and then maybe we'll head over to deal with Vianata. Bran, you keep exploring Rudolus. You're here for a unit. So... Oh! So something off screen I did was I got rid of the massive garrison of lizardmen I had in my home province. We're not going to need them in the end. And I'm not going to... I want to mix up my armies a little bit too. So, Rudolus... Since we did pick up Mandrake Root, we'll hire a Whisperer for Rudolus. And then he'll come right back over here again. And since we have Mandrake Root, let's take advantage of that we have that at the moment, and begin purchasing things that require Mandrake Root. So let's get the Healers Guild. Significantly increases population growth in the capital. Well, you guys don't need to read that. Increases income from Dionium by 12. Interesting. And as for rituals, we can now finally cast Gifts of Earth if I so wish. And I so wish. I don't think I want gold, I want more gem income. So let's put that over the Swamp of Tears. Definitely taking advantage of the fact that we have Mandrake currently through Ohm. Your light has entered the province. Okay, so we've just done this dialogue. I'm going to do exactly the same thing here. Negotiate for peace. Offer an alliance. We'll stay neutral. Bands like this region. Can you handle demons and undead? What would you do when you do encounter them? A good decision. With what luck? While searching the province of Swelling Lands, the hero Brown found some hidden treasure. I'll search the cache and continue exploring. A cursed helmet. +3 hit points. Hex +4. An expert winemaker in the province of Lost Valley has produced a new beneficent wine. This allowed you to make 73 gold more during the last fair. Excellent. Alright. Do we keep pushing down? There's a free settlement over here. The Hilly Skyland. None of these are 75%, so we have not yet found Ohm's Tier 1 ring. Let's put a mill here. I think we will push into this province with Lythe. Lotaeri, you'll start us off with... These are both probably going to be really tough. All of these are probably going to be really tough for him. Let's try the orcs first. Oh, orcs might be the easiest of all of them. They're going to be tough. All these are going to be tough. Fight the orcs. And we'll put a mill here. And at home... Let's begin working on Tier 3. Actually, no, not quite yet. I wouldn't mind having more gems per turn. Let's build the Oracle for 3 more gems per turn. And Lotaeri can do a Walking Dead. Gaining a zombie. Level 19 zombie. Nice. That means it's a free low-level mummy. Level 3 mummy. Okay, and we're done. There'll be no loafers. Who's not doing anything? Rudolus, keep exploring. Your Lythe has entered the province of Hilly Skyland. A band of local militia is advancing his direction. 15 enemies. This is the standard high-level province guard. They'll have hills, which will be a little annoying for me, but we're gonna try to kill these guys. And let's go. Okay, so... I'm not using my flaming bow. That was a conscious choice. Oh my god, look at all the range they have. Oh, your strongest units are, of course, far away from our hero. One, two, three, four. Oof, nope. If I move any of my horses over here to begin whittling down these ranged attackers, every ranged attack is going to shoot at them, and down one of these horses. I think we just move up like this. And begin picking them off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Really annoying, this army. Okay. 1, 2, 3, and kills him. Actually, he would intercept, but that's still a massive hit. So can we kill that border sentinel? Oh! I probably didn't need the double shot, but it's too late now. Man, if I move anyone over here, they all get shot to death. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think we can wait one more round to do that. But we have to deal with this guy now. And that will be all we do. Yep, if they would have done that to one of our horses with a great many more. Oh, yep, great many more ranged attacks. Okay, now we do kind of have to begin dealing with this nonsense. We don't have a choice, Tim. You have to start dealing with them. The good news is this archer is out of stamina, so he is effectively out of the battle. I was really hoping that you'll be able to reach this one. But since you can't, let's do that. Let's see if we get to keep if all my horses live. They do. Barely, but they do. Not barely. Well, kind of. This one took a lot of damage. I'm not brave enough to keep not a horse here. I think she'll end up dying. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're gonna move you away. Kind of have to leave you here to take hits from these in case they move up to attack me. Actually, we can probably do this. Wow, tank taking the hit for our light infantry. Alright, well done. Now I just want to heal a little bit more. You know, I really need to pay attention to the spells that Life has, because he can probably really help out his army, and not... I don't need him to be killing a thing a turn. But that is still handy to do. Good. Nothing died. Wipe them out. Almost all my units are fully healed. I can gain another ranged defense. Forgotten Tom. Hit point. 2 stamina or 2 hit points for Perseus. Let's give him 2 hit points. Health or morale for tank. Morale. Ranged defense medal for him. Let's give him that. +1 attack for use Sif or precise strike. +1 attack. Continue exploring. Continue exploring. The year Lotaeri has approached the deserted ruins of the City of the Ancients. Alright, and there's 14 orcs here. Bugbear, Orc, Ghost Whisperer, Cleaver, Brute, Spirit Conjurer, Chieftain. Oh, this is the toughest group we could fight, I think, for orcs. I think Lotaeri's like, this is easy. I'm not sure if this is going to be as easy as you think it is. If we go first, this will be easy, because we can horror a bunch of them off the battlefield. Okay, let's see how well we do. Okay, how do we do this? I think we immediately start with the horror. Orcs are a bit difficult for me as a necromancer to fight, because they have a lot of hit points. And so they can, and they do good damage. So we can't kill them quickly like I can with the rest of my army, but they can be feared. So we'll do that, and hopefully all of these just run off the battlefield. That's the new one I did not name. That'll be fine. Okay, that's good. The thing about orcs as well is that even though they can be feared, many of them will have enrage or berserk, and they'll immediately recover all of their morale and won't lose any of it unless I'm very careful. So why don't we control this guy? Do some decent damage to him. His morale will suffer, and maybe we can fear him off the battlefield with a normal fear. Oh, this is where it gets tough. I need to be careful with how I do this. Okay, that's bad. We need this chieftain to run off the battlefield. If I realistically want that to happen, I need to fear him and not attack him. Ugh. So let's do that. Hopefully he'll now just run. would like to just ignore these two. I'm sorry, these guys until they run out of stamina. I don't think we're going to get a chance to do that. Alright, now he's enraged. Tim, this is what you were worried about. Deal with this jerk. I think we just lose snacks. Get more fatigue on these people. Okay, and their leader has fled. Good. Resting. I thought that would kill him. We can just magic stream this guy. He has a lot of effects on him, but he does not have fatigue as far as I can tell. Okay, that's good. Whoa. Whoa. Okay, let's summon another ghoul to make up for the one we lost. Get a fatigue on him as well. With only 4 stamina left, he's not nearly as much of a concern as he just was. But he still is a concern, apparently. Oh, is this guy resting as well? Oh, that stinks for him then. Nice. Very nice. Once we got rid of that chieftain, I wasn't worried about the rest of the force. +1 hit points. We do not need ranged tactics. Let's grab Wand Master. We'll take advantage of the fact that we have a lot of plus initiative as his passive, and that one necklace Lotaeri's wearing. And if we ever do get a decent wand, we'll be glad to have this in the end. Armaments. Let's give you another attack. We'll give you a... You don't really need range defense. Hit point. We lost a ghoul, so we take this one with us. Belt of Valor. That's a decent belt. Pathfinding. Oh, I don't really ever like seeing pathfinding as a spell. I like the idea of it, but I really feel like this needs to be like 8 turns here. And this needs to be less stamina whenever I find pathfinding. I'm just going to vendor this. I suppose this could be useful for my undead, though. But I don't want to really give up any of my other tier 3 spells for this. And I can't think of anyone else who would do so either. So. Gift. Offer. 196 bucks, 52 gems, and elven blades. I'll agree to that. Thank you. A group of wandering monks has come to your castle. They say that High Priest commanded them to bring a gift to you as a great champion against the forces of evil. Oh, I'll prepare a feast for them. People in the province... Nope, gems are more important. A bright rainbow has appeared in the sky over the province of Giants... I really should have read that event. I'm sorry, everyone. In the sky over a giant stairway. The priests say it's a good omen, promising some luck. The magicians claim a rainbow often appears over lands rich in magical energy, so it makes sense to perform the ritual to search for a source of magic before the rainbow vanishes. Perform a magic search ritual. Your conjurers perform the ritual, but no secret sources of magic are revealed. Damn. Okay. Holy crap, we're getting so much money. Ohm. We're at peace. I'm going to offer you a barter. And I didn't really need the money from you, so why don't you get that money and more back? And let's give you a few of the pieces of garbage I don't want anymore. They'll give you the guard's halberd, warrior's belt, and this copper ring. You have a ranger's cloak, too. Oh, we got a healer staff. That's interesting. That would be good for our commander. Sure. Take this. You can have this, too. There you go, Ohm. Alright, Lythe. Oh, there's a Temple of Light here. Okay, so let's head in there, and we'll see if we can get a quest for Lythe. Actually, do you already have a quest for them? You do not, okay. So, we'll then set up a mine. We'll put some guards here. Let's put Men of War. And then we'll upgrade this mill to a brewery. Okay, Lythe, how's your equipment holding up? Equipment's good. So, let's build the Eternal Spring. And then Lythe will head home to pick up that champion. And we'll leave Tank behind. I know, bit weird because Tank's been with us for a little bit now. Not very long, but he's got a medal too. But the champion's a tier 3 unit, so it's going to be stronger than Tank will be. So, and we could probably stand to indeed have a tier 3 unit with us. We may leave Sif Jespalier at home as well, since we're going to eventually want a tier 4 unit, and the only ones we'll have access to will be the Hisser. And that's a really strong unit, so we'll be super glad to have him in the future. But first we need the castle, and that means we have to build 2 of these. So do I want to speed this up with you, Life? I think we should. So let's fair wind. And Lotaeri, your army is in good shape. Okay, so let's go ahead and fight the slave. We'll see how tough the Medusas are. If there's 6 Medusas, we can absolutely handle 6 Medusas. We did so before. If there's 8 Medusas, I'm not sure if we'll be able to handle 8 Medusa. I think we'd win, but it would be close. It would be very close if we could handle 8 Medusa. Alright, Brian, yep, you're going to keep exploring. Rudolphs will keep exploring. Light sending back home. And I built the tier 3 unit I wanted. While exploring the province of Dark Pinewood, Rudolphs found a primeval thicket. Let's examine it. The hero Rudolphs has headed into the wildest part of the local forest. The inhabitants of the thicket have noticed him and are getting ready to attack. 3 enemies, mage, griffin, and a giant spider. Rudolphs can't win this battle. Rudolphs says he can. I don't agree with him at all. Is really what that comes down to. And the reason for that is because Giant Spider will root something really important. The Griffin will be too quick for us. It will slaughter us. It does decent damage. And the Mage, we can't reach the Mage easily. So no. Rudolphs, you're completely 100% incorrect here. We retreat. The hero Brent has returned from his trip. He did not find anything unusual, but he managed to explore 3% of the land in the province of Swelling Lands. Oh, there's 8 Medusa. The hero Lotaeri has approached the Zerd ruins of a city of the ancients. This place is infested with Medusa. Can we kill 8 Medusa? We're gonna lose most of my army, I feel like, if we fight 8 Medusa with it. There'll be higher level Medusa. They're going to be on hills, so they'll have greater range to begin petrifying my army. We can kill one of them at range with my Chilling Lightnings. Or maybe a Chilling Lightning and 2 normal Lightnings might be able to do it, but our fears won't work very well on them. It might weaken some of their morale, but I don't think enough. We won't be able to take one over with Word of Power. I guess we can give it a try. Worst case scenario, we revert. So, let's try it. I do kind of like the setup here. I do like the wide open area. Actually, we have some choke points if it comes down to it. And I thought this was hills. It's plains we're fighting in. Okay. Well, in advance, I am sorry, Udaloopsi, when you die. Because I'm pretty sure we're losing everyone here. Alright, let's get started. Alright, we have 2 of the Screamers. What do they have again as special abilities? All friendly units immune to mind-affecting spells and effects. Consumes 2 ammo. Panic spell reduces the amount of all enemy units within 1 tile. That won't really matter too much. If both of them, by the way, howl, they can probably force my hero to run. Although we do have 10 resistance. Notice that they're all as far back as possible from our army. They're actually scared of us. That's interesting. So who's gonna eat one of these? Their resistance, by the way, is so high that we won't be able to put any other effects on them. Like our atrophies from our ghouls won't work on them. Just the poisons would. Let's see, who has the weakest amount of resistance over here? This one does. Then that's the one we start with. Okay, that'll be good. We're moving up. Okay, can we kill this one? Good. Do I need to move anyone else up? I don't think I do. The rest of us stay put at the moment. I mean, we could charge a girl here, but I would have wanted to have put a web on her first. Huh, not a lot of damage, but we'll take it at 1 point. Okay. I think we can probably kill this one with 3 attacks. And Udaloop, when you attack, you round attack. We could kill that one with a magic stream as well. I kind of want Udaloopsi to hurt her without worrying about this one's counterattack, which means moving him up and attacking this one. but you're going to take 10 damage in retaliation to it. And you do 16 damage yourself? It won't quite kill it. So why don't we do this? There we go, to weaken her a bit first. And you still won't kill it. Just barely won't kill it. But we'll weaken her to the point where her counterattack is absolutely awful. She's immune to everything I might want to do to her. I want one of these to step up here. But actually, this one has only a 14 counterattack. Maybe we should attack it instead. Okay, and let's summon another monster to help us. Good job, Ulupsi. That's what I want to see. Alright, so let's go ahead and web her. You'll attack her, which kills that one. You didn't heal from that one, which is a bit awkward. This is looking better and better for us. We've killed half their number. Another one is severely weakened. And won't quite die when she gets out of that next turn. Actually, she's not out of the web next turn. Oh, that's really nice to know. Well, Oodaloop, I would love to attack all three of these, but you need to be healed. So we'll just attack two of them. Looking very good for us, guys. Looking very good. Let's see what Eternal Slave does for us here. It will supposedly bring this creature back from the grave after it dies. Let's see if they attack him to make that happen. They're ignoring him. Nice. It does bring him immediately right back again. At full life, nonetheless. That's amazing. Wow, that went very, very well. Holy crap, I was really nervous about that. Look at that money from that battle. And the gems. 1,265 gold, 163 gems. That's incredible. Oodaloop, you leveled. Let's give you a defense point. Shaft, we can give you a hit point. Plus one attack for foul. And we don't have any space for that ghoul. So no. What is this? After a thorough search, your party has found not a lot of gold, not a lot of gems, but we found Dark Flame, a wand, Energy Control 3, Wand Firing 3, Astral Ammo 3, Bloodsucker 25, Life Leech 25. Really? Interesting item. Gift Acceptance. Your governor of the province of Vine Thicket reports that a certain ratman who calls himself a plague master asked for permission to perform some magical experiments. He's willing to pay 90 gems for your permission. No experiments. The plague master listens impassively to your refusal and leaves. Let him go. That took place here in a ratman's populace. So, I don't want to rouse up the Ratman against Ratman. That doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Alright, Life, let's repair your equipment. What am I doing with you? We're hiring a unit with you. Right, alright, so... And I will leave tank behind. We will get rid of this Bog Warrior. And we'll hire a Bog Champion. He does everything the Bog Warriors do, with the exception that he's got higher stats and what have you. I think he's got different level ups too. Though tank does have 6 range defense, which would make him arguably a better tank at the moment for intercepting. We'll take Sledge instead. Okay. You don't need any new spells. Life, let's send you down to some other place. Oh, hello. Right, I saw this last time. There's an archery store down here. So let's head down there with Life and see if they might have something for sale that we're interested in. Lotaeri, Master Necromancer. What am I going to do with you? I think we fight the slave drivers next. This will be an ugly battle, though, too, Tim. And it absolutely will be. This is a lot of magic range damage coming your way, I think. Ugh. And you don't have to do the battle, Tim. You can just not do the battle. You don't have to do the fight. Maybe then we skip that at the moment. We come over here and push towards Viennata instead. As for at home, let's build another tier 3 unit. So with Bog Champions as our tier 3, we don't need Knights. As regretful as that is for me to say, because I really do like Knights in my army, we don't need them. We're not going to need them. So we should instead build probably these 2 things. Temple of the Eagle and the Siege Works. So let's start with the Siege Works, which unlocks the Mechanics Guild for us. And then as for structures, we will put... How big is this place? It's a large village. We'll put a pub here. And over here in the Halfling area, let's put a pub here. And everyone, I need to go and get some dinner, so I will be right back. Ah, delicious. All right, let's see what pre-dinner Tim was going to do. Bron, yep, we're looking for that Black Lotus Swelling Lands. Do we actually care, though, Tim? You've built basically everything that you would want. And we're building the Temple of the Eagle, not the Mage's Tower. Arguably, we don't need the Black Lotus at all at this point. But we've now invested so much time looking for it, we're just going to go ahead and get it. We're going to go ahead and get it after all. Yeah, but now with only that, it's reducing the cost of the single Black Lotus we need by 68 gems and 269 gold. We can afford that. We don't really need the Black Lotus, but we have already committed to finding it, so we'll go ahead and keep searching here for it. Life, you're going down here because of the archery store. I think that's a worthwhile endeavor. Lotaeri is going for the lands of the dead. Wheat fields. Interesting name for land of the dead. Like bone fields. What was left here? We should actually fight the slave drivers. Come on, Lotaeri. Let's do it. I'm expecting an Illithid there. But that will probably be the only really difficult thing to kill. Will it? What if it's a Darkness Craver or 2? We can still win. We'll just lose lots of units, but I think we still do that anyway. Okay. Ruthless. I want to get the places Ruthless is going to be going in export up to 75% so I can just forget about having to show up there again. Since I think at 75%, we don't have to worry about them being locked any longer behind exploration requirements. So Ruthless will stay here in Dark Pine Wood and keep exploring, getting up to 75%. It's found. I think I already built a building. We did. We built our catapults. And I built some structures, and I don't need any guards. Okay, we're good. Let's end our turn. Oh, actually, hold on, no. Let's look with Viennetta a bit. So, here, Viennetta, why don't you have some money? We'll give you like 250. And we'll give you 35 gems. How about it? Here you go. Have some free cash on us. All right, let's end the turn. The hero Ruthless has returned from his trip. He did not find anything unusual, but he managed to explore 3% of the land in the province of Dark Pinewood. Keep exploring. While exploring the province of Swelling Lands, Brond found some ancient ruins. Fiend, Cerberus, Succubus, Fiend Lord, Demon. Way too strong for Bron. The Lotaeri has approached a half-destroyed ancient tower. The inhabitants of the old citadel have noticed him and preparing for battle. 13 enemies. Oh, I forgot all about beholders. Kobold slave, slave driver, beholder, and an Illithid. We can win this fight. Let's do it. Lotaeri's like, this enemy's pathetic. I don't know if it's pathetic, Lotaeri. This is tough, but you can win. But I think we're losing. I mean, I know I say this every single battle we walk into. I think I'm right every single time I walk into a battle. I keep thinking that we're going to be losing units. Alright, let's not do that. Almost hit the start combat button, too. Alright, let's get going. So there's the Illithid. We need to kill him first. Or do we? Yeah, because he does 20 points of magic damage. That's a ridiculous amount of it. Especially compared to the Beholders that do 10. Yep, so we gotta kill him first. Oh, we could web him, right? What does web do again? Every 10 points of the target's attack, counterattack, or magical ranged attack, duration is reduced by 1. Okay, so no. It might root him for 1 turn. We'll just go ahead and... Oh, do I want to... Can we maybe fear him off the battlefield? 15 resistance to him. His morale's not going to drop very low. Just kill him. It'll take another one of those to do it. I'm a little nervous about my Skeletons of Doom, but it doesn't matter. We need to charge everyone up. Come on, guys. Oh, immediately lost a Skeleton of Doom. But the good news is, their Illithid's now down. Come on, guys. We just gotta charge. Everyone's just gotta move up. We'll lose units. It'll just have to be acceptable. Man, these beholders are no joke. Holy crap, they're just charging right up. They're gonna kill most of my... Skeletons of Doom at this rate. Alright, well, let's get another Skeleton of Doom up then. 11 hit points. We need to do 15 damage. You should kill it! Of course not. Okay, that sucks. Good job, guys. We are slowly turning the tide. Massive slugfest. Oh god! The Elders have round attack? Oh, that's really rough. Holy crap. Oodaloopsy, you are at least somehow still alive. Thank god. Woo! Let's get some morale back for poor Lotaeri. Man, he lost a lot of his units here. Almost all the ghouls are dead. Yeah, all the named ones are dead. Oof, this was a rough fight. Let's start getting back our army. Lost our Reaper, too. Ugh. Stop shooting him! You leave my units alone. Alright, let's summon another Tier 1 unit. We'll let him do what he wants at the moment. Summon another skeleton. Good job, guys. Oh, we only lost 4 units there. I thought we lost a great deal more than that. +1 hit point. Concentration could be good, as could more Wand Master. We still haven't found a decent wand, but I think we'll still keep pumping Wand Master at this moment. Dumpy, you can get some hit points. Skella 16 will give you a ranged attack. This new Skeleton of Doom can get Dark Dominion 1. So we have room for both of these and both of these. And that gives me room for the 2 adepts in your army if I want them, Lotaeri. After a thorough search, your party has found Protection Boots. +5 hit points, +1 defense, +1 range defense. That's not so bad. That's not so bad. I think I'd rather you have the stamina on your current boots, though. This gift is not worthy of a queen. I can't accept it. Oh, very well, Vianana. We'll hold on to our stuff, then. Oh, which is just money and gems. Alright, very well. Alright, Lythe. So, yep, we're headed down here. We'll take on that free settlement. Lotaeri, your army has recovered. But I think I would really want you to have those units. So let's send you here to get them. Those adepts. I'll want them with you, I think. Bron, you keep exploring. I'm committed to find that Black Lotus now. I want this at 75%, so you stay where you are, Rudolus, and we'll purchase the Temple of the Eagle. anything is... okay, we should build structures. Let's put another gem pit down. We can never have too many gems. Never too many gems. And build a gem pit there. Crystal pit. And... let's put a granary here. Because I'm going to want a stable here so we can travel across that hillock rather quickly. For rituals, let's see. Nothing we need to cast at the moment. Is any is any province of ours, like, unhappy? Nope, everyone's happy too. Okay. Let's keep going. Light has entered the province of Dark Forest. A bandit local militia is advancing in his direction. 15 enemies, militiamen, veteran slinger, etc. Border sentinel. We can absolutely win this battle. Let's just annihilate them. Alright, I do like the setup with our interception unit here, guarding our 2 archers and a healer behind him to keep him standing. Let's put you in the center, Lythe, and we'll do this with the rest of my forces. Not as many ranged attackers this time around, which I like seeing. 1, 2, 3, and he can't reach us this first turn. Start picking off, then, the really annoying light infantry. And that will do. Everyone else stays put. We'll put a haste. I'm not a horse. Okay. Darn it. Alright, we have to deal with him now. Or we're going to take a lot of surprise damage. So double shot. Oh. Ensures he dies. Do a little bit of damage there. I still can't rush my Pegasi forward this turn. I really don't like the light infantry when the AI uses them because they're so annoying with them. They'll absolutely force march and try throwing spears into your back rank, and suddenly you're dying. One of your fragile units is dead. So I hate fighting them. Darn it. I really want to rush my Pegasi up now, but I feel like that would be a mistake. Oh! I think we just keep this guy here. He'll go ahead and he'll intercept for our archer when this guy moves up. I think Tim, you can probably do this. Kill that swordsman. He'll be annoying. And we don't move up Perseus yet. What do you think of me? I know probably no one got the reference, but what do you think of me naming a Pegasi Perseus? I think I got the name right. Pegasi was, to my knowledge, was the name of the winged horse, as opposed to there being a flock of them. It was the only one that survived, if I remember the story correctly. Perseus was the one who tamed Pegasus and was able to ride him, if I recall correctly. Good job, team. I don't see them killing any of my units. Oh, that guy's got agility on him. That's a little annoying. Good job, guys. And it's over. And yet again, I didn't do anything else with life aside from killing things. That's what he's good at. $742. Nice. Not a horse can gain mobility, so he doesn't use extra stamina when he charges. Continue exploring. While exploring the province of Swelling Lands, Bron found a black lotus marsh. Let's examine it. The Eador brand is approached as slow, with black lotuses blooming all over its surface. It looks like you'll have to fight for the right to gather these magic flowers, though. 5 enemies: swamp dragonfly, wyvern, and a Iracuba. Iracuba is a new unit. It uses the sound effects from a Hydralisk in the original StarCraft game. It has a lot of hit points, roughly about, I think, like 85 or so. Poison damage. Can have a poison shot. Wyverns are fast-moving, flying, poison-dealing enemies. Swamp dragonflies are similar to a wyvern, but less powerful. Bron cannot win this battle, but Life could come over here and win. A fire has broken out in the sawmill, the province of Creaking Wilds. It's not yet too late to do something about it. What are your orders, sir? Organize our operation to rescue the workers. Thanks to the efforts of the rescue team, no one is killed in the fire, but the sawmill has burned to the ground. No matter, I'll just build a new one. I'll think about it. I always pick the Duke Leto option when it comes to that encounter. Alright, let's build a sawmill here to rebuild the one we just lost, and a stable here to let us move faster across that hill. Bron finally found what we were looking for here in Swelling Lands. We're going to spend one more round here exploring to get this up past 75%, and then he's off to someplace else. Lythe, I want to visit the archery store with you, so let's do that. Lotaeri, can repair his gear. Yeah, I want the 2 stamina more than the other defense, so we'll just put that back there for someone else to wear. It is tempting to take the Beholder with him. It should be only 20-something gems, or 19 or 18 gems, because of all those points we have in logistics. At the very least, I think we take these 2 adepts with us. If I want to be Beholder, someone's going to be left behind. Oh, hold on. We've got a mummy now with Dumpy. You could be a bone spearman over here. You're Skella 18. No, we're not going to give the Beholder to you, Lotaeri. As tempting as that is, at least not yet. These are all tier 2 units you have in your army, aren't they? They are. No, I like having all my Skeletons of Doom. And I do want some ghouls as well. So this is what we'll take with you. Alright, let's have you try... Actually, hold on. What are we doing next? If you want to fight in the Land of the Dead, you won't need all these spells that you currently have. Well, hold on. So is it worth swapping out some of these things? Maybe not. These can deal with any ghosts that we encounter. I just wouldn't mind having a single exorcism. Get rid of one of our raised schools for that, then. And then we send you up here. Ooh, it's going to take you several turns to get there. But there's nothing else for you to fight. Magical forest, bringing outlaws, free settlement. We could move Lotaeri down here to begin taking these, but I wouldn't mind pinning Vianata, so I think we will do that instead. And then Lotaeri can spend some time up around here clearing other locations. I really should begin attacking one of the heroes, the Astral Masters, to begin eliminating them, because they're going to get nothing but stronger as time passes. Okay, let's cast a ritual. Oh, is whatchamacallit off cooldown yet? Nope, 3 more turns to Kiss of the Earth. We don't need another raise undead. Okay, let's just end the turn then. Right, I build structures. I did. We build anything in our domain. Okay, so let's build the castle. Now let's just gain access to the only tier 4 unit we have access to, which is the Hisser. But we should take the Black Lotus first, just to make that cheaper. It's the principle of the matter now, more than the fact that we actually need it. Rulers explored 3%. Continue exploring. Bron found some ancient ruins. 4 ogres. That's too strong for you, Bron. We have to retreat. Here, Life has reached a small shop trading in ranged weapons and ammunition. It looks like the owner is afraid of robbers, so he keeps a significant company of guards around. 12 elves. Lotaeri, Life can win, but we're going to take heavy losses here if we were to fight for this shop. We're not here to fight for the shop anyway, though. We're here to enter the shop. Seeing the hero, the owner makes an inviting gesture. Welcome. I have everything an experienced hunter or professional archer may need. The most accurate bows and the most powerful crossbows, the sharpest arrows, and the lowest prices. I'd like to make a special order. I can make the griffin arrows for you, but I need griffin feathers to work with. If you can obtain some, I'll get to work immediately. It's quite difficult to buy such feathers now, so the easiest way to obtain them is to hunt for wild griffins. However, feathers from battle griffins will do as well. Only the strongest feathers from their wings will suffice, so each griffin will give you up only so much of the required material. I think 3 griffins will provide enough. Alright, hunting for griffins. Yes. This is not like the best stuff, sir. This is like some of the worst stuff. This is all tier 1 shop garbage, with the exception of nomad arrows, which you can buy in our domain, cheaper than we can buy them here for, I believe. And magic arrows, which is the same thing. You can buy them cheaper in our domain. The only thing you have that's even decent is a black forest bow, but that's not better than either of our current bows, so. In other words, you got garbage, son. Okay. Please accept this gift, Lotaeri, as a token of peace and harmony. And let us thank Mother Nature together for her endless generosity. I can't help but notice, Vianata, this is basically what I sent you. No. The party of Inquisitors has invaded the province of Spear Plains. What the hell? No, I don't want to do it. Yes! Good job. Good job, defenders. Well done. Take that, stupid Inquisition. Okay, so let's go get that Black Lotus with life now. And here we'll put down some guards. What's nearby? Brigands? Orcs? Ooh, okay, we need a strong guard here. Let's put down the Forest Keeper guard. And we'll put a sawmill here. Fairwind still is on cooldown. It's going to take us 2 turns to get there, 1 turn to do the battle. Braun. I don't really think we need that cursed helmet at all. What are we doing with you, Braun? Let's send you up to Vine Thicket. You'll begin exploring this province. Actually, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we really should do that. Let's go up there. For the halflings, we'll upgrade that to a brewery. I still want a little more explored here with you, Rudolus. Lotaeri marches into, yep, the lands of the dead. There's no rituals I need to cast at this moment, so let's look at Spear Plains' guard, what's left of it, with a Astral Spy. I meant to actually do that battle. Okay, that's a shame. Because I wanted to choose level up perks for the people I thought leveled. Okay, well, it's too late now. At home? We'll build a Mechanics Guild. Reduces the cost of new units by 5%. Reduces the cost of castle construction by 5%. Improves the hero's siege power by 5. Oh, I didn't realize they did that. That's nice. Allows hiring a siege engineer's guard. Allows recruitment of workmen through contract scrolls. Allows recruitment of dwarven cannons if you have the proper scroll. And we're almost done with all the buildings we can build, everyone. In our domain, we have 2 left. The Temple of Strength for the Lizardmen, and the Tower of Restoration as the final Tier 3 spell school. Viral Lotaeri has entered the province of Wheat Fields. These dead lands had only looked deserted from afar. The scouts spotted a group of living dead ahead. 13 enemies. Skeleton, Bone Spearman, Zombie, Mummy, Ghoul, Ghost, Death-Touched, Vampire. Let's attack. Death-Touched has to be the first thing I think we kill. Or we're going to end up losing my... Well, might end up losing some of my adepts. Oh, God, there's 2 vampires here as well. Well, I can't kill the vampires with 1 attack. I think we can kill this with a magic stream. It's a magic stream. A chilling lightning. So let's try that. And our adepts will just have to sit here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then it attacks. Okay, we gotta deal with the vampires next. And I want to protect my adepts, so they need to be surrounded by units to indeed protect them. Okay, so let's exorcism one of these. Fantastic sound effects, guys. Probably should have had them focus on down the ghost. But I don't think the vampire heals when it attacks undead. I don't actually know if that's the case, though. It does not, is the answer. Can both my adepts shoot down this thing? No, they cannot. Okay, so let's... Chilling Lightning it. They also apparently can't defeat the ghost. That's a shame. Nothing else I have will be able to harm the ghost. Okay, lost a few units, but we won the battle. Good job, team. Good job. I honestly didn't think it would be 2 vampires in this battle. That was quite a sizable defense. Didn't lose any of my tier 2 units, so I thought we lost a ghoul. Alright, that's fine. Losing the lowest level bone spearman. We'll just summon a new zombie, so that'll be fine too. +1 hit point. Finally, I see offensive tactics here, which is something I wanted for quite some time for my undead. Yeah, we'll take offensive tactics 1. Dumpy can get a hit point. Oodaloop, let's give you +2 hit points. You were doing a bunch of tanking for us recently. We can give you an energy control. You as well. Examine the thicket. 6 Pegasi. Rudolus will lose to that. We have to retreat. Gnolls have invaded the province of Great Tabernacles. Damn. Oh! And they won. There's an evil incarnate tyrant there that survived. The Gnolls have plundered the province of Great Tabernacles. Nearly everyone was slaughtered. Only a few survived. 63 gold lost. We'll deal with the losses. Oof. Did the province come under attack? The people are pissed off. I can't say I blame them, but what do you want me to do? I put a strong guard there. Let's cast a Heavenly Light spell here. Which will help, thankfully, with the morale loss. And we'll have to put a guard here. Decent guard. So I don't really have a good guard. Not to stop a null battle like that. We'll put Men of War here as well. And looks like we lost the buildings that might have been here. Let's put a mill here. And upgrade that with a brewery. Brown begins exploring. Rulus, I want that 75%. We're going to stay there and keep exploring. Life is at the Black Lotus next turn. Master Necromancer Lotaeri. Let's put some guards here. Put some nomads here. And there's 3 provinces here. Gargoyles, locations. Alcarl, goblins, gargoyles. But I want the empty hills. I also am curious if there's a griffin here. If there is, this is something for Lythe to go and defeat. If not, Lotaeri will take this, and then we'll put some strong guards here as we stare down Vianata. At home, we don't yet have the Black Lotus, so let's build the Tower of Restoration. And we should cast rituals. We don't have to. The hero Lotaeri has started his journey through the hilly country of the province of Forsaken Lands. Suddenly the sky is filled with repulsive howls. A flock of winged creatures dwelling close by has noticed the strangers. 12 enemies, harpies and manticores. This is actually really difficult. Our armies are not at 100% either. No, I think we retreat from this battle with you, Lotaeri. Continue exploring. Some ancient ruins with Bran. Pack Warrior, Tormentor, and a Tyrant is too tough for him. We have to retreat. Lythe, Swamp Monsters for you. Lotaeri, this is actually really difficult. So we're not going to attempt that battle. We will give you a Walking Dead spell. We got a Reaper. Very nice. Level 25 Reaper also. Very nice. Looks like there's a labyrinth in the empty hills here. Why don't we try tackling goblins with you? And Ruthless, 1% more in Dark Pinewood for you. We should... Actually, I don't want to build the Temple of Strength yet because I want that Black Lotus. But we should build other buildings in different provinces. Let's see. Pub. Tavern. This place is going to... Once the spell ends, they're going to be rather angry. %2 in Dark Pinewood. Rulus has leveled up. Sure, we'll give you +1 counter attack with offensive tactics 2. While exploring the province of Vine Thicket, Bronn found an abandoned temple. Witch Hunter, Inquisitor, Smiting Hand, Grand Inquisitor, Guardian of Souls. This is too strong for Bran. He's got to retreat. The hero Lotaeri has approached a half-destroyed ancient tower. The inhabitants of the Old Citadel have noticed him and preparing for battle. Goblin, Hunter, Wolf Rider, Trapper, Beastmaster. 14 goblins. Lotaeri says the enemies aren't worth the trouble. They are totally worth the trouble. Lotaeri, you are here. No one else is. And you have the easiest chance of beating this army. Let's do it. Okay, let's go. There's 2 of these jerks. Okay. Immediately kill the ranged unit there. Put some defense in front of our mage. Okay, and I want to magic stream one of these 2. Sorry, I keep calling Chilling Lightning magic stream. Chilling Lightning. We didn't kill him. Oh, I thought we would with that. Okay, well that's super awkward. Be too difficult to close the distance. We'll loop good. Kill both of these. I can't kill him even if I summon a monster right next to him. We could have horrored, but we don't really need to horror. Let's just Chilling Lightning him. It won't kill him, but we'll kill him next turn. hate misclicks. I hate them. Just to make sure he can't move up and shoot my mage there. Because I'm not reaching that last goblin for some time. Actually, never mind. We shouldn't need to worry about it. We'll just kill him here. Do I want to eat any other corpses? Can I reach any other corpses to eat them? I cannot. Okay, we'll just... Oh, well, it was an accident. Let's just kill this guy. And done. 278 bucks, 27 gems is decent. You don't have first strike? Okay, let's give this guy first strike. Crippling strike or counterattack? Counterattack. Ripper. +4 parry, +4 counterattack, precise strike +4, crippling strike +2, offhand item. Master's sword, 11 attack, 9 counterattack, precise strike +3. Hero Light is approached at slow with black lotuses blooming over its surface. Let's go ahead and fight for this, but first, I'm going to want the flaming bow for this. I like seeing the 2 lakes there, because that means I can put life up there and never have to worry about him being under attack. Actually, that's not true. If the Ikaruba has... And actually, Tim, almost everything here has flying. Crap, you're right. Yes, I am right. I think we still do this. Or maybe we don't. Maybe we move my ranged army down here. I very rarely see wyverns. 4 poison damage. That's flying it possesses. These are floating, these possess. Floating means they can't traverse over, I think, mountains and lake tiles. 102 hit points on this thing, but I need to kill this first because it'll be in my lines first. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's gonna be a bit annoying. Okay, well, I think we need a double shot. Actually, hold on, Tim. How about spells? We could confusion them. No, double shot. Wow, that thing took those 2 hits, and thankfully will burn to death. Okay, let's, do I move you up here to take this hit? I will. Round attack on that. That's annoying. Thankfully, it only poisons 1 of us. Okay, we have to shoot this creature. It's going to be in our lines the turn after next. But now we have to deal with these. Right, they have a single shot they can occasionally do. 21 attack, 21 counterattack, regens 1 hit point, poisons 10, consumes corpses, lots of resistance in swamps, agility on it, and you can cast can eat something. You can cast a Devour spell, taking hit points. Oh, nope. Take hit points from a friendly unit and giving it to the caster. So I think it eats something on its side of the battlefield. Good job, life. +1 hit point. And I wanted all of these. Let's begin raising scouting. I wouldn't mind life taking create panic and learning that horror spell. Well, although that's like a late game thing. Let's finish up archery. +1 more ammo would be useful. +1 mobility would also be useful. We'll take archery. Double shot. What's your resistance? We'll give you a resistance sledge. Let me go back to the main menu. Okay, so life, you won. Fantastic. That secures us to Black Lotus, which is the last resource that we needed. Arguably, we still need Mandrake Root. Ohm is providing us with one temporarily. Temple of Strength it is. Now that gives us access to a Hisser, and we should totally hire a Hisser. So Lythe is going to go back home, and we'll leave Sif Jaspalier behind. Someone else will pick him up in the future. Lottery. One of your adepts is a little hurt, but otherwise you're okay. Can we kill like 15 gargoyles? It's gonna be a difficult fight. I'm expecting that many given the province's location. First, why don't we build a port here? And then down here, we'll upgrade that tavern to an inn. I should really hire the Hisser. Yep, let's go back with you, Lythe, and pick that up. Lottery, you arguably should have the Hisser also, since it's a tier 4 unit and will be stronger than most of the other units you'll have. But you're... we'll leave you out here at the moment instead. And summon another Reaper, apparently, for your army. Oh, hey! This ghoul can finally be upgraded to a cadaver. And Lottery, what do I do with you now? Do we do another... I guess we try to fight the gargoyles? They're gonna be really annoying. We can't raise corpses from gargoyles. They're immune to mind control. They have good resistances. Most of our we can't fear them. This will be a very annoying fight. They're also not impacted by wounds or stamina loss. Poison won't affect them. Atrophy does nothing. Oh, I don't really want to fight them now that I'm thinking about it. No, we're not going to use Lottery there. Let's see what other lands might be around for us to do battles with him. We could win the Great Council and Wild Pegasi battles. So I guess we'll try those. Unless there's something else we want to do with him. Inquisitors, Gnolls, Armada. You could probably win against them. Medusas, Demonologists, Swamp Creatures, Ogres, Hell Cohort. Life's right here, though, so he can clear all this after we get the Hisser. Where is this location? Centaurs there make me a little nervous. because they can focus down my units, but otherwise that's also doable. Let's have Lotaeri. Actually, I really should push to defeat one of these Astral Masters. I really should push. Come on, we should push. So, Lotaeri will begin pushing down here then. Actually, we'll have him fight the orcs. He'll probably be strong enough to do that battle. Okay. Rudalus gained a spell slot. We should probably bring you up to fill that slot, and you're done exploring Dark Pinewood anyway. And I think we're done. While exploring the province of Vine Thicket, Bron found some tower ruins. Let's examine it. Way too strong. Orc, Ghost Whisperer, Bugbear, Cleaver, and a Brute. That's too strong for you, Bron. Rudalus. We'll let you hold on to that. Oh, you and Lythe are both in the same spot. Not that that really matters too much. Lythe, by default, will use Renver's bow. So, we don't need Sif Jespalier. And we'll take that Hisser. Geyser spell is what he starts with. Cost 4 ammo, which is most of his ammo. But it's 15 magic damage to everything within one tile. Alright, Lythe. And then we need to send you out someplace to begin fighting. Let's begin pushing into the enemy territories. Or see if we can do so. Let's maybe take that Prince's Land. Can you reach one of these locations in one turn? We'll send you down here for the free settlement and these brigand outlaws. Lotaeri's going after the orcs. That's acceptable. So let's upgrade our infirmary to pharmacy there. And then we can upgrade the tavern to an inn. There is no other construction we can do in our castle. It is in our domain. It is finished. We don't need any new guards. Rudalus, you were up here for a spell. Do we have any tier 1 spells? We do not have any tier 1 spells in the form of scrolls. So let's give you web or haste. Web or haste. We'll give you a web. And you head over here and begin growing the Calamese grounds next. %. Yep, we'll keep growing this province as well. The hero Lotaeri has entered the province of Orkiner Dush. A band of orcs is rushing in his direction with battle cries and swearing. 15 enemies. Bugbear, Orc, Ghost Whisperer, Cleaver, Brute, Spirit Conjurer, and a Chieftain. Let us attack. We're going first. That's great. Mental note, Tim. You're going to want a heal spell. Actually, we have a heal spell already. Do you? Yep. Yep, we've got the spirit that we can use to recover morale. Alright, so this is a bit awkward because, as you can see from our starting position, this area is basically blocked off. Oh, you know what, though? That would be a good spot to put our adepts, then, since they're not likely to be attacked down there. Okay. Alright, and we need to get rid of that chieftain again. That's the most important thing we have to do. So we start with the horror here. Oh. Oh my god! What's happening? Misclicks is what's happening. Holy crap! I really wish there was an undo in this game. I wish this game wasn't a roguelike, is what it comes down to. I understand that that adds to the pressure, but god, it's so annoying to misclick and then you're stuck with it. Can I kill her? She's really annoying. Gun down one of those. We kind of need to stay away from him, because he can basically one-hit kill any of us. Actually, not right now. His morale is too low. But we need to keep focusing on that morale. With him, or this goes south very quickly for our army. Yeah, we can't attack him at all. The moment we attack him, we're gonna regret it. Let's fear him. And he's enraged with 25 counterattack. We do not want to actually hit him either. Stop throwing up walls of totems. That's so annoying. I just want to reach these guys and kill them. They're making a wall, effectively. Okay. Keep fearing him. We have to make him run. Good. There goes the chieftain. This guy has agility? Does he really have agility? It must have been granted to him from a spell, I'm guessing. Yeah, he's got agility. Oh! Use attacks rarely incur counterattacks. But he's also got agility flat out? Good job, guys. It is effectively over. Okay, Okay, let's get some morale and health back. And we won! Didn't even lose a unit there. Well done, Lotaeri. +1 range attack. Dumpy. Let's give you a attack. Give you a hit point. 2 hit points. Poison +1. Ammo. Intimidation. Range attack. Examine the tower ruins. Nope, no way. Our Guardian of Darkness Craver Brown cannot defeat this. We have to retreat him. A group of wandering monks has come to your castle. They say that High Priest commanded them to bring a gift to you as a great champion against the forces of evil. Prepare a feast for them. Alchemists in the province of Creaking Wilds have found a deposit of death crystals. These gems are an excellent source of magical energy, but the ground around them is toxic. A single unfortunate touch of this soil may cause terrible diseases, sometimes even death. I can't miss the health of my subjects. I'll think about it. A local healer in the province of Okadush has opened up his infirmary. Now diseases will no longer plague these lands. Oh, it's been the infirmary with the pharmacy. Basically, we get to upgrade it, so we'll do that. Orcs are not happy. Here is Vianata again. She has men of war as guardians, so she's at least built as far as we have in that regard. We'll go ahead and put men of war here ourselves. There's halflings down here, too. Let's put another crystal pit here. You know, it's been a while since I've checked. How many gems per turn am I losing, I wonder? Okay, not losing any. 59 gems per turn, that's acceptable. Alright, Lotaeri, so... well, we did find Vianata, and we don't have to fight through the hills to get her. We could also have just launched an attack from Rotten Swamps here if we so wish. I think it's time for us to deal with Vianata in the next episode, everyone. And we've also been playing for 2 hours in this one, so we're practically done. Let me go and quickly save up the game files. I'll be right back. Okay, so let's do one more turn, and we'll call the session at the end of the next turn. Just before we hit end turn. So, Lotaeri, let's have you fight some mercs. Let's see how difficult this will be. Brawn, yep, we keep do we need to keep exploring? Let's get this up to 40%, and then we'll move Brawn someplace else. Rudalist, let's get this to 40%. Well, then we'll explore someplace else with you. Lythe, I want you attacking one of these places. So let's make it the Brigand Outlaws first. And we'll put a... well, that place, it's not growing at all. Let's see. Let's put down another crystal pit someplace. Let's put one here. Okay, I think that's good. We don't need any guards placed anywhere. Is there any rituals we can cast? Gifts of Earth is off cooldown, so we should cast that someplace else. So... I really feel like the best target for that is Puppeteers for even more gems, but I don't really need gems either, I guess, do I? Not at this point in the campaign. Let's... it should be a large province you put it in, Tim. Let's put it here in Fiery Lands. Oh, that was a good target. We'll double the gem income to 6 at the moment. $62 per turn. Give us quite a bit of that, too. Not bad. Alright, let's end the turn. The hero Lythe has entered the province of Unicorn Forest. Suddenly your party's way is blocked by a gang of brigands operating this area. 11 enemies. We can probably do this with Revenor's Bow. So let's go ahead and attack. And we'll have a Hisser today to help us out. Okay, let's do it. What we're looking at here. Double shot, ignore 1 ammo. 5 ranged attack. 5 ranged attack, double shot. Let's ignore 1 ammo. Ignore 1 ranged defense. Okay, all these guys are the same. Since... and they've spaced their archers so I can't kill them with our Hisser's geyser. We can do that, though, to kill 1 of them off. And it looks like our bowman can kill that one off, and then we can kill that one off. And then we can haste Vipera. Oh. Well, this won't be too bad. You move up Sledge in order to begin taking hits for us. I need to deal with one of these two if I'm going to use my Pegasi. And it should be this one. And actually, now we don't have to worry about this side for 1 more turn. Excellent work. Excellent work. 245 gold. Easy battle. With some range attack. Forgotten Tom, I think at this point we can convert you into a better light infantry. Vipera, I think it's 1 more level for you. And you are a Valkyrie. Plus 1 ammo for our Hisser, who can then use that geyser spell twice. 10% is explored in the province of Karami's grounds. 6% explored in Vine Thicket. Brun has leveled. We'll grab him combat 3. I really wanted just flat out attack upgrades, but we're not getting them, so let's just finish up combat. Hero Lotaeri approaches a fairly strong, relatively new and well-protected tower. The inhabitants of the tower have noticed him preparing for battle. 13 enemies. Champion. Ironclad. Sentinel. Sniper. Grand Healer. Preacher. Patriarch. Guardian of Souls. Ooh. These are all upgraded units. Oh, this is an ugly battle if I really want to do this fight. Let's try it. Let's try it. The good news is that we have hills. The bad news is they'll have hills too. But maybe we don't care too much about that. Okay. So we're going to need to kill this guy, because he, at the very least, I think he has Resurrection. He has Resurrection, yep, so we need to make sure he dies. And the Preacher does not have Resurrection. I would love to horror them to start, but they'll cast spells that will make it so that they'll recover a good amount of that morale, although it might delay this group a turn. But I do think we start killing this one. And he does not have a resurrect to pick him back up again. that's annoying. They do decent damage with those crossbows against my Skeletons of Doom. Okay. I don't like this guy at all. Can we maybe kill him? Gonna be a bit ugly when the champions reach us. Oh, which they did right now. Which they did right now. Okay. 1 ammo left. It's enough for an inspiration, but not enough to cast a battle cry. So we can maybe begin horroring them. Word of Power could also have worked, Tim. That will let you take control of a champion. You know what? Let's do that. Nice. Kill one of those snipers. We move you up to block this guy in. 17 counterattack, but we need to disease him. They're almost out of units that can heal them. Going pretty well so far. Going pretty well. We've lost a single zombie. And now we've lost a ghoul. Let's horror. He gets to run off the battlefield now. These two don't do anything. Oh, Oodaloop. I don't really want you dying, but I need you to kill this one. Or hurt him. And I think you, Shaft, can kill it. And this is now ending. This is fantastic. Good job, Tim. Good job, Tim. You are incredible. Only losing 2 units. Let's now get those units back. Coming for you, gonna eat you. Delicious. Delicious people who are holy, who think that will save them from the undead. Oh. Yes, cast the bless spell on yourself. That will surely help you defeat the undead army. $1,085 gold, 39 gems. Incredible. +1 hit point, and we'll grab Offensive Tactics 2, giving us +1 counterattack. Dumpy can get a resistance. Skeleton can get a... What's your intimidation right now? Just 1? Let's give you another intimidate. Our cadaver can get an intimidate. We'll give you a hit point. Stamina. So we need both of these to make up for the ones we lost. What do we get? It's an egg. 761 bucks, 64 gems. It's a Manicore egg. Can we actually take Manicores with us? Oh, Lotaeri. When will you realize that it's senseless to fight with me? You know it yourself that you could never find a worthier overlord of Eador than I. Looks like you're batting 100% so far, Lost Fremen. Here's Beleth on our shard. And here's the last guy, Dariel. Greetings, Lotaeri. Soon this shard will become part of the green world of the elves. I hope you're wise enough not to try to interfere. An expert winemaker to the province of Falling Stars Whirlpool has produced a new magnificent wine. This allowed you to make 102 gold more during the last fair. Reward the word winemaker. There's not enough space for you to... I'll think about it. Where are they? So here is Dariel. Where's Beleth? I don't see his black flag anywhere, but he saw us. He must be down here somewhere. Okay. Well, let's finish up this. Let's prepare for the end of this round, and then we're calling it a session. So there's undead here for you, Life, but I don't think we need to fight them. Alright, so... Skeletal Pack. That'll be Necromancers and a ton of Narnars, which we don't care about. So we can go ahead and fight that. Or prep to fight that. What's here? Savage Wood, Brigand Outlaws, No Lands. We'll need a strong guard here then. Let's put down Forest Keepers. And... a Crystal Pit. We'll go there. Over here, we'll put down... a pub. And Lythe. Darn, I should have actually built a fort here so I could see what if Beleth is down here. He must be down here someplace, since we encountered him and Darrow at the same time. Let's keep pushing here with Lythe. Brown keeps exploring. I was going to conquer Vianata first, but I can probably ignore her. And we focus on the cluster that's probably these Astro Masters instead. So yeah, Lotaeri, let's finish that Skeletal Pack. Lythe, yep, pushes down and takes another province for us. Brown explores. Ruthless explores. Wow, that's it for the turn. Now, who's at war with who? Vianata is perfectly content. Has no enemies or allies. Ohm is also not fighting anyone. Dariel is not fighting anyone. Beleth is not fighting anyone. No one needs marble. Okay, that's resources all over the place, and is the only extra resource that I possess. We don't see any resources available that we haven't already claimed. Can I grow Manticore eggs? Nope. Nope. We're getting a bunch of, basically, units that we can't take with us. I don't think we're allowed to use the Golem Ignits. I'll check when we get another Tier 3 unit, right? These are Tier 3 units? Rank 3. All right, we'll check to see if we can actually take them. If we can't, we just might as well vendor these. Actually, there is an event which can occur, which someone's willing to trade with you, like an item for an egg or a Golem Ingot. So we can see if that occurs for us. This is the great item to help us fight the forces of evil. A freaking Traveler's Boots. I guess it is more province exploration. So I guess that is useful. Okay, so if I don't make a peace treaty with these two, they're going to want to make a peace treaty with me anyway. So... we don't need any of the resources he possesses. We have nothing we can give him. Yeah, it's Ohm who has all the extra resources. Maybe we should figure out where this is located and take it so we don't have to pay him anything. I don't see it anywhere in our line of sight at the moment. There is, by the way, there is a lot left of this shard. All of this that we see on the screen, from here to here, this is all unexplored lands. There's a huge segment down here which is completely untouched. Holy crap. We've got like another, probably easily 5 videos on this shard before we're done with this. Alright, so, but I am done with this at the moment. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll be back to read comments I got on the last part. So I'll see you guys then. Give me a few seconds. Alright guys, good morning. Time to read the comments I got on part, is it 217 now? 217. Nora starts us off with just a heads up. I don't necessarily think the tooltip on Armageddon is correct in regards to magic damage. I haven't tried it specifically for Armageddon. It's rare to get both spell and fire immunity, smiley face. But Blast also claims to do magic damage, and I'm pretty sure that fire immunity blocks damage from that spell. It's too late for an Armageddon flinging battle mage, but maybe a Death Knight could bring this shard to its knees in fiery judgment. Not that you'll need more help with that, since you already have in your employ a borderline unstoppable army of death and an overly efficient bowman. Hey Nora. So, that's good to know, thank you, in so much that there is a chance that this spell does fire damage. And I was intending to make Bron a Death Mage to try it out anyway, assuming that we're able to get him to around roughly level 16, which is when I would leave his army at home and take him into a battle by himself to see exactly what it does. So... and if, so, the idea being that if Armageddon does fire damage, that ring of fire, the dragon ring he possesses, is that what it's called? Brown, where are you, buddy? Here he is. This ring gives him fire immunity. And so he could cast it, hurt everything on the screen, and he himself would be immune to the damage he would do. And at level 16, I would hopefully have 3 points in spell power, probably not going to happen, and 3 points in thaumaturgy, also probably not going to happen. But to take advantage of the fact that we would do a significant more amount of damage with Armageddon. However, if it didn't work out that way, and it did indeed do magic damage instead, I would just drop the spell at that point. I guess he could take the hit. He could probably take the hit if assuming his resistance is good, but we don't have a lot of points in will at the moment. We didn't level up his resistance, so him taking a bunch of fire damage, or not fire damage, magic damage is not really what I want him to do. So if it ended up being bad, we just drop it. I give him like invulnerability instead as our other tier 4 spell that we have here, and it would work out. We also would need the tier 4 spell slot unlocked on him in order to be able to cast Armageddon, which I don't think he'd have access to right away. No, because he's got to climb the levels first, because he only gets 1 tier 4 spell slot. And I think that's roughly around level 17 or so when he gets it. So I guess, yeah, so that was the plan, Nora, is try level, make Bren a Dark Knight, just to try out that spell and see how effective it will be. We could give it to Lotaeri and just cast it once, and then I could revert time, as it were, restore the backup files just to see what it does. We could also give him the fire ring to test it, I suppose. It's something to consider. If I just want to see what happens, it looks like I'm going to be... okay, yeah, I think that'll be the plan, Nora. If it looks like we're going to beat the shard, and Bron is not yet level 16, I'll try to give it to Lotaeri, just to cast it once and see what it exactly does, what type of damage it does. We'll also give him the attack ring to make him immune to fire, just to see if he takes any damage when he casts the spell or not. Measuretats says, just had to pause the video to say... love the Double Dragon fight. Hey! So do I. It's been a long time since I played Double Dragon, though. Man, goodness. Not since the 80s, I think, in the arcade. Was never very good at that game. I was too much of a kid. But yes, we also killed 2 dragons. in this game. Woo! That was a lot. That was exciting. My goodness. Hopefully we don't encounter 2 more dragons, because I'm going to be so tempted to kill them. And that means leaving the army at home to grab old lizardmen again. Some great loot, too, continues Megitats. That shield with first aid is a beast for war. It is indeed. That is an incredible shield. Look at that. It's part of a set, too. Sword of Justice, Sacred Chainmail, and Tiara of Innocence are all other items to add here. Counterattack, attack, first aid, attack, and counter. Wow, lots of attack and counterattack with this set. Plus 3 more if you have all 4 pieces of it. Very nice, very nice. Yeah, resist, first aid 5, recuperation 5. My goodness, that's amazing. Megitats continues with, and lizardmen doing the business at the other end of the market too, and that Alkari scrap. It never occurred to me that agile hits can be intercepted too. Yep, everything can be with the lizardmen, assuming you position them correctly. They're phenomenal allies. All of the races in New Horizons make good allies for one reason or another. Some are more powerful in combat. But it all depends on what you're looking for as well. This time around, we don't need extra range damage. Or we don't have a commander who's going range damage support, so we don't need elves, for example. But the lizardmen being able to intercept hits on my fragile units, that's saving our lives more than once. That's really powerful. Halflings and their incredible economy is very good. What else is there? The Alkari are fantastic fighters as well. Good damage, very fast, agile in a great many of their units. Amazing. Megitats continues with, funnily enough, I fought my first dragon today too, solo with a war wizard as a capital garrison. Since you were talking about your campaign progress, I looked at mine today. Astral turn 35, 31 shards conquered, 8,472 glory. So you're doing much better than me. I've had some failed shards and some reversion shit shows. Definitely getting better though, thanks in part to your series. Cheers. Oh, thank you, Megitats. Yeah, I was hoping that I could show off how I play the game to help people out. However, keep in mind that I did cheat. We did cheat on 3 shards in order to counter the AI's hyperleveling. And I think on one of them, I took dragons with me. Technically we cheated 4 times because I did the dragon thing twice. But when we restarted this campaign, I rolled back to the last time I was on the Astral, before that last time I put the dragons in our army. And so that went a lot better this time without me having to worry about cheating. I hated cheating. So that was 3 shards we took. One of them was Dogor shard. I don't think we gained any glory for defeating an Astral Master. God, it's been a long time, though, since I tried. But still, I would say that whatever my glory currently is, I don't remember what it is right now, I would probably lower it by 1,200 points. On that note, though, we've had quite a few more reverts happen because the game crashing, and so, well, maybe it's not that much. Maybe it's a little more. I'm not quite sure. But I do like looking at my glory. Because I'm glorious. What else is next? Serious Sam says, since you no longer use the Nomad Bow, you should change the Nomad arrows with heavy arrows. It's too late. It's too late. Serious Sam 904, I'm sorry. I got rid of them in this episode, and I had recorded this episode before anyone left comments on the previous one. I like the Nomad arrows a little better than the heavy arrows, although the heavy arrows, the damage armor is very nice on them. I actually want the 2 more arrows on the Nomad arrows, so I'm not as close as to running out of ammo on life. It's not, it's just 2 more ammo. Or is it 3? Might be 3. Can I purchase heavy arrows in my... I don't think I can. Can we? We can. Okay, we can. Oh, okay, it's 3 more ammo. So it's 3 more ammo for us currently, which is bringing us to 12. Is it really 12 instead of 9? Is it only 9? No, okay. It would be 12 arrows total. That's probably enough to actually win most conflicts, but I like the idea of using the Renover's bow with the Nomad arrows, just to make sure I've got 15 total shots, or... what is that? That's 7 double shots available for life if necessary. Dennis Mayak. Hey, Dennis says, okay, I hope this will be through the 3rd time. Czar offered you energy before in exchange for using your name for a thing to tell other people about wares, for a place where goblins play. YouTube hates those words. 2 comments in a row were shadowed already. Oh, Dennis, I'm so sorry. I don't have any filters set up on my channel. I have all comments enabled. YouTube's constantly removing them, trying to help me, and I wish they wouldn't help me. I wish they would let my comments exist. Or, not my comments. Well, I wish they would let my comments exist. Well, I wish they would let everyone's comments exist on my YouTube channel and not remove anything automatically for me. I really hate that they do this, and I cannot disable their helping. So, I'm sorry you had to retype it twice. So, I remember that Czar gave us, or tried to give us energy in exchange for, yes, for letting him use our name to, I thought it was, promote various products without me knowing what those products would be. And I thought that would be I wasn't comfortable with that. If it was just going to be my name being used, I don't care. Like, if they want to make fun of Lotaeri and throw things at his portrait, alright, great, that's fine. I'll take the astral energy, give me extra energy, you can throw all the apples they want at my face. But, if they use me to try to sell stuff, I don't like that idea. I have a hunch that would come back to bite me in the end in some fashion. So, I decided not to do it. I think Dennis was mentioning this because I mentioned that I thought Czar would exchange glory for astral energy for us, effectively converting our score into astral energy, thus reducing our score because we made the game easier for us getting astral energy in some fashion. But it hasn't happened yet, so maybe I'm wrong about that. I thought that would have happened by now, but apparently it's not going to. And that's all the main comments I got on this video. There were some responses back to some of my comments. So I guess we'll start with Dennis Mayak. So Dennis Mayak, so I responded back to Dennis saying, what the heck, I tried to disable all that stuff on YouTube, I'm so sorry. Dennis responded back with, I think YouTube hides comments based on keywords like those I had to talk around. It thinks I spam you with offers. Oh, that's interesting. I think sometimes links do the same thing, or someone who adds too many timestamps in the comment will have the same thing happen to them too. I hate that YouTube elects to help me. I don't want any help. Stop doing things automatically for me. Mejitats responded back to me talking about Intercept a bit. And I mentioned that he should... And Meji, I mean it too. Don't put yourself down. Your glory is great. And the fact that you didn't cheat is a more realistic depiction of your glory too. Again, I totally cheated. So keep that in mind when I babble about how great I'm doing. Because we choose the cheat engine 3 times. Help me take some shards. To be fair, the AI was cheating too, so I don't feel that guilty about it. But I always feel like and I will always mention the fact that I did indeed cheat. So, Mejitats then anyway responds with, you are very polite about my glory, laugh out loud. I think my shard fails were all due to the leveling bug at least. The reversion shit shows were all my own. I do have more ancient parts than you, though hearing your comments on RTSs and platformers, I think we are roughly the same ancient parts. I'm definitely generation turn-based. Yeah, I am too these days. I've actually started recording a platformer of sorts to show people that I'm not as good as I used to be at action platformers. It's supposed to be it'll be a secret. I don't want to ruin which one it is. It's one I've not played before. I fired up this weekend, and I really liked it. It's kind of cute, but really difficult. And so I think you guys will like watching me get the snot kicked out of me fairly often. Yeah, I think Vegetats that you and I both have the same ancient parts. A lot of my parts are falling apart, and I could use some replacement ancient parts soon. Preferably new parts, not ancient. Vegetats continues with, the dragon was a bit hairy, but it worked out, more or less. Slugged it out head-to-head, with reincarnation as my backup. But it was the last enemy master on a big shard, so my solo guy was pretty tricked out. That's why it was interesting to see a different way with the archer. Liked your remarks on Archer Ranger, and I can see why you like double shot. Maybe I'll try it on the next shard. I also noticed that Archer has one of the most balanced skill paths, and gets both a level 4 spell slot and a tier 4 spell slot, even if the spell slot is without Thumb, spell power, etc. The Ranger is maybe a bit weak on backup from units, and is caught between wanting to cast and to shoot. Yeah, yep. Well, so I mean, one thing I really like about this game is how the heroes do feel all rather balanced amongst each other, and I like how they give you different types of spell slots, unit slots, and so on as well. I I think it all boils down to what you need with that hero. If our archer, for example, we had a third hero archer, and I didn't need him to fight for provinces, I'd probably make him an adventurer in order to try to get more money from clearing locations that he would encounter and so on. And a ringleader is great too. I really like the extra mobility that he has to swing his army around in combat whenever he likes. And all that extra looting comes in useful. You want him taking extra provinces. And it's like this with all the heroes. It all depends upon what you're looking for and what you need. I do tend to take certain heroes more than others. But that's probably because I also start with certain heroes more than others. I tend to start with archer or warrior starts, as opposed to mage or commanders, if only because it's far easier to get them on the ground running than the others. But they're all useful. I like all of them. I can totally see why you like rangers. Rangers are great. Increased sabotage efficiency, fantastic. They gain enchanted damage on their arrows. I think they gain +1 to all terrain knowledge for themselves, if not for their army, which is good. And access to tier 4 spells, along with mage skills. And there's a good amount of selections that the ranger wants for mage skill ups. I like concentration for buffs for his army. I like thaumaturgy, and I like the wand mastery. I will almost always take wand mastery if it's available when it comes up for a ranger from leveling 1, because it's like marksmanship, only better. In every way imaginable, it's better. It adds more stats than marksmanship adds, and it adds initiative. Like, that's just fantastic. What a great skill up that is. Man. And the archer, yep, I am completely sold on double shot now. Double shot is incredible. What an amazing skill. It's incredible. As I mentioned before, I take everything back I said about double shot being bad. I'll be right back as well, everyone. I had to use the bathroom really quick. Whew, yep. Double shot is incredible. I'm a little nervous using it when I hit level 10 immediately, because of the stamina cost. 5 stamina cost is very expensive for a level 10 archer, assuming that he is your primary hero, because odds are you're not going to have a great deal of plus stamina items to give him at that point. And so you can probably use it once, and then it's really important that you have a fairy with you to cast, what is it, haste? Haste, so that you can begin recovering stamina to make up for that. Or after 2 of them, he's going to be really tired. Really tired. And each shot, I think, is impacted by the stamina levels. Was that right? No, I'm sorry, I was about to say the wrong thing. But, yeah, it's very dangerous to use stamina shot early on, depending upon what you're fighting. If you're only fighting 3 things, you can probably get away with it if it's like ogres or something, but it's still going to be tough. And of course, it does even better. It really excels with the better range damage that you do, because you'll be able to take down powerful things with just 2 to 3 double shots, like dragons, right? I'm able to take out a dragon with 3 double shots. I think I only need like 2 of them and then a normal shot. All right, I'm babbling about that too much. Let's see. Did I get any other comments on a different video? I did. Sif Jespalier on part 215 said, I know I'm behind on videos, but I wonder whether Lythe could have negotiated with the Medusas. I've not tried so myself, since I usually don't pick diplomacy early on, but if I recall correctly, Medusas are of neutral alignment. Diplomacy 4 is pretty high. It is, Sif Jespalier. That's a great question to ask. I don't think I've ever attempted to get the Medusas to join me. On that note, I don't know if I've attempted to get Harpies to join me, or at least take the provinces without making them angry. We could try that here just to see what the result would be. Maybe we should actually begin doing that. So, I know I have done the magical forest once or twice in the past, so I knew that would work. I've never tried the barbarians before, so that was interesting to see that there is an option for you to get along with them at the cost of 50 gems to have their province join with you. Did we get, by the way, to keep that guard? We did not. Did I really delete that? Wait, was that the place? No, this is the place. Yes! We have the guard... So we have at least one behemoth guarding this province. Haha! I good luck conquering that place. As you can see, we were able to persuade the dwarves to join us. I think with Diplomacy 5, you can probably get most places, if not all of them, to join you. Assuming that your alignment gets along with them. I've not tried the Drow either. We could see if we can get the Drow to join us without requiring an alliance quest, but they may not do so. Anyway, yeah, we can try the Suggest player. Probably should respond back to your comment now that I've seen it again. Who else? Did anyone else leave a comment? M. Sturtons, back on part 195, says, then again, the merchant ability gives plus 100 money a turn at high level. The summoning bonus isn't nothing to sneeze at as well. All the personal passive skills seem quite strong, Tim. So where to stop nerfing the game? Nerfing in-game, that's all I can see from the comment. Okay, yep. So, you might remember that some time ago, I had talked about removing order. Is that right? It's the passive skill Braun has. Leader. I talked about removing the leader, and there was another one that increases the morale of evil aligned units as well, because I thought they're way too good to give you, like, plus 15 morale? Good God. That's disgusting. And I thought that was way too strong of a passive. But, Imjam Stultins points out that, well, where do you draw the line then on trying to rebalance things? And that's a good point as well, Mr. Stultins. In the end, I did not remove it, as you can see clearly that Bran has it. Because, well, if I begin trying to balance the game, I'm going to be disappointed right away because I can't touch everything. I can't change certain spells, for example, that I feel are too powerful to tone them down. And I can't make things that I feel are too weak stronger either. I can only say that I can adjust the costs of things, I can adjust the stats of things, but I can't do more than that, to my knowledge. I haven't been able to figure out, maybe it is easy, but I haven't found where I can adjust the spell power adjustments per, and how it impacts spells, for example. I can't seem to figure out where I can adjust the range of spells. From what I can tell, like by range I mean the AoEs of some of them. From what I can tell, all this is buried inside the source code, as opposed to the VAR files that I can touch. And in the end, while I've done a little bit of modding, it has only been a little bit of modding as well. The biggest thing I did was change the Dark Elves' Night Shadow range by 1. I'm still gonna keep it lower by 1. Screw them. Their balance is all heck. I'm gonna keep them like that. So anyway, yeah, so I don't want to edit too many things in the end. I thought about it. I was like, really, this should be as close to unmodded as possible, because if someone grabs this game, this mod, technically the game, because the game comes with the mod, it's free. I want them seeing the same thing that they would basically have on their own as well. And I think I got another comment from someone asking about how... Here it is. Francisco Trillo Garcia on part 216 says, hi, help a fellow New Horizon player out. Could you let me know how to disable the hero portraits that look like famous people? If possible, while still having female portraits enabled? Thanks. Oh, man. Francisco, it is not easy to do what I did. Or rather, it's not difficult, but you have to go and put together the DAT file that contains those portraits yourself, or at least I had to. There's nothing that says you flip this to get certain portraits on. They just gave you what they thought was cool for portraits. So what I had to do was I had to go and get the old portraits. So I had to go and I have the original Eador Genesis on GOG. I downloaded that version of the game, found that .dat file, extracted those portraits, and then put them into the new .dat file that New Horizons uses. And I had to use special tools to do all that. Oh man, it would take me a bit to construct a video to show people how to do that. because you have to both have a large and a small portrait for your heroes, because you need one here and you need one here, and so the game's going to access different portraits at different times, and it just took a while to do. I'd say it took me about 2 hours of filling with the files, because I forgot how I did it the first time, and I wasn't that familiar with Grabber, which is the program I used to do it. So it might be better, Francisco, if you have like a garbage email you can link up here, and I'll just mail you the .dat file I have for portraits from my own garbage email as well. I say garbage mail, don't make it your primary email address. And I can't really leave it in a Dropbox someplace. I don't have Dropbox or anything like that. But if you give me a way to give you the file, and I will go ahead and ship you the file. I'll also tell you what email it will come from me in a response. So it's a mail. It's a mail that the only thing I use for it is just collecting garbage. I haven't used this mail account of mine for anything important in at least a decade now. In any case, yeah, let me leave a comment for me, Francisco, and I'll respond back to it. Let you know where it will come from, and I'll go ahead and just send you the portrait file. Make sure you back up your first portrait file in case something goes wrong. It shouldn't go wrong, but just in case, back it up, and you and I can work on how to get it to work. But it should just work. What if I give you my .dat file? All right, and that will do it for us, everyone. That's all the comments I think I got on the previous few parts. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care, everyone.